Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This is Future Trading with Mike, and today's video here, I'm just going to I want to do a quick video just explaining to those that may be interested in scouring the internet trying to figure out how do I trade futures? How do I day trade futures, This basically is just a video to help you understand the basics of trading the futures, whether it be in the ES market, excuse me, the futures market, whether it be the ES, which is the E-mini S&P 500. It could be the Nasdaq, which is the NQ, the Dow, which is the YM on the futures, the Russell, the RTY, and there's tons of other future markets out there. It could be currencies, commodities. So basically, I trade the indexes, the indices, primarily the ES, and but you can trade any of them, guys. I mean, basically, if you learn how to simply trade the true way, you'll know how to trade any particular market. Everybody has their own strategy, whatever the case is. But in this video here, I just wanted to explain, you know, to me, what is the simplest and easy way to trade the futures, how to trade the futures, is learn price action. Price action is the number one key to trading. I mean, it's simple. I mean, it's not simple to everyone to try to quickly figure out. Some people quickly get it because you have to be able to kind of read the market in a sense. You have to be able to understand and see the painting on the wall, which is the chart. So as price is moving and you see those candles or bars, moving up and down, to some people they're like, "What is this mess?" But in all honesty, it's a picture being painted. And what that picture is showing you market structure. So you have to, one, understand market structure. I keep saying this over and over and over. Market structure. Once you tackle that beast, then you will know how you'll be on your way you'll be the first step on your way to understanding how to move to the next step, which is understanding price action. So it's a step-by-step process. Understanding one, price action. Price action not one. Market structure, number one, is probably the most important thing starting out, understanding market structure, because you have to understand the structure of the market, the foundation, the painting that's being, like I said, that's being drawn. And then you'll be able to then next understand price action. That's price movement. You start to understand price levels, and the levels are very important because that's the areas where you trade from. So every trader probably has their own levels they like to trade from. There's tons of levels out there. You're not going to catch all levels, but this is just a quick video to help anyone who's in the beginning mode or beginning process of learning or wanting to learn how to trade futures. I'll say this, because once you learn how to trade futures, you can pretty much trade any market. It doesn't matter if it's options, stocks, Forex. It doesn't really matter. The futures, it doesn't matter. You can trade any market. I mean, if you really understand price action. People out here on the internet are throwing up information and they want to teach you how to trade. They want to create these courses and put them online and make you pay. Some of them may not be as expensive. Some of them are very expensive. They try to capture you to want to have you pay for something, and it's the way. The world is a marketplace of commerce, to where everybody's trying to create something to sell to make a living. To me, I don't have anything to sell, so I invite everyone to my channel to watch me live trade, and I'm a price action trader. So if for one you learn price action, then two, you're going to learn how to trade. So you follow my channel and I explain to you how I trade price action, and that's pretty much all I use, price action. And I'm able to read the market, because that's probably one of the biggest things I had to tackle first, is being able to look at the market to understand what it's done, to understand what it's going to do next. So if you follow my channel, you'll learn those things. And once you grasp price action, as I said in a prior video, you'll be more than 75% on your way to basically trading on your own. So I invite everyone to follow my channel, guys. I really welcome everyone. I live trade every single day. You'll see me live trade, primarily the ES. That's the E-mini S&P 500 futures market. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. I really appreciate that. And then any videos that you watch, please make sure to drop me a like, guys, because that helps me to help you. It lets me know that you like a video and I can continue posting content of me live day trading, because I'm sure a lot of people out there that are, searching the internet every single day about, learning, wanting to learn how to trade the futures live, or want to watch someone trade the futures live. And that's what I do. My videos are, they're not cut, edited, they're not voiceovers. So, trading futures, or trading any particular market, for say, is the biggest thing is understanding price action. And I'll show you here on my chart here a little bit about how price action works, and I'll explain market structure. So just to kind of give you an overall basis, or to cover the basics of futures trading or price actions, to say. So let's just look at the higher time frame chart here. This is my 60-minute. I'm sorry, 12 range chart here. I tell you, let's scale it to even a higher time frame. Let's go to 60-minute, because that's really going to kind of paint the big picture overall. So what we see the market doing over the last several weeks is it pushed up higher here. So we're making higher highs. So a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Making higher highs, pulling back, higher low, higher high. Before we ultimately stop making higher highs and we take a dip here and make it a low, push back up, and we make a higher high. But at this high right here, price can't push any higher, and it wants to it just drops, it plummets. So it makes a major low, okay? And it takes, then price turns back around, makes a little high here, a higher low. So this is stair stepping on its way back up to take out this high right here, which sits at 43.52. Eventually it does, it pushes up. So this is just, a visual representation of market structure, of price, making its moves over several days or several weeks, whatever the case is. And you have to understand what's being done. You have to understand what the market has done, making higher highs, higher low, or it's making, lower highs, lower lows. And to be able to understand how you're going to trade this beast, this beast of a market. So that's pretty much market structure. Understanding what the market has done in the past to be able to know possibly what it could do in the future. Because as prices painting the picture for you, and then it starts to say sell off here. Well, it's already painted the picture here. So now as it's selling off, we can start looking for levels out here to the left, because that's always what I do. As the market is moving and moving and moving and moving, then it turns around, I'm looking to what it has already done to my left to start marking areas or levels to possibly trade from. Not saying that it's going to work every single time, every level, but if you follow my channel, I'm always 95%, 98% correct, guys. I hate to throw a percentage out there, because I'm not. I should take that back, because I don't really want to say that, because I'm just saying I'm highly effective at my trading is highly effective, because I know what I'm looking for by studying price action, and I know where good levels are, and that's the key thing. But that's also why I use this indicator here, which is the volume profile, and I could do that. I could explain that in another video about the volume profile. It is the only indicator that I use on my charts, guys. And as I say this, if you watch some of my other videos, it's to me like a GPS, a navigation tool that lets me know where the big money is being injected into the market, is where the institutions, the big money has been placed into the market. And then once prices typically want to come back to that area where there's money sitting at, which could be supply or demand, and then you have an area where price can reject, fail, whatever case is, and then most times it's going to react in some way or another. So this is the picture. This is market structure. This is what the price has done. Okay, price action. Once price has painted that picture for you and made you have that structure there. Price action is just basically just following the incremental movements of what price is trying to do, or what price is actually doing. I mean, that was a 60-minute chart. Now I'm scaling down to a slightly lower time frame, which is a 12 range chart here. And this is kind of what this is primarily my main chart, of what I really focus on every single day to mark levels. So this and we're looking at on the 60-minute chart. I'll say the 60-minute chart showed it showed a few weeks of going back to the early part of June. So I pull up my 12 range chart, and then I'm just looking at the last several days, say because that's all I need to see this last several days. As long as I have some information to the left side of my chart right here, then I have a good area to mark levels at. So, and that's what I've done today. You see me on my chart have some levels marked here. And let's talk a little bit about price action. I did this on my prior video that I posted today, which was my live recording video of me trading the ES. If you have not watched that video, go watch that video because that's me trading the ES futures live today, and you'll see me take a profit. I always take, I'm always profiting every single day, but I'm cautious about the areas I trade. I'm not a position or a swing trader. Not to say I can't do that because I definitely can do that. I just like to day trade every single day, get in, get out, whether it's scalping for ticks or points. But what I have here, I just want to show you, like, I marked a level down here. Let me take this level here away. This level right here, this red line right here, okay? I already explained market structure. I understand what the market has been doing the last pretty much the last month, pretty much, whatever the case is. Now I'm really focusing on to the nearest future, to what price has just recently done, So now I'm looking at, okay, the last several days. And then, I'm looking at really primarily what happened overnight in the overnight session going into, the market opening up today. So price yesterday dipped, and then overnight we start to kind of move sideways. It pulls back up towards the end of the day yesterday, and it pulls back up here, moving sideways, okay? But even within that price action there, here was a push up what price made when it pushed up here, okay? The high was up here at 44.15. Price pushes up here. After it makes that dip, it turns back around, making a high, pulling back, making a pullback, and taking out this high here, making a new high here. On its stair-stepping way back up to test the high up here at 44.16. So when it makes this high here at 44.02, price, is always going to pull back. So it pulls back, and then on its pullback, it's making these little swings to the downside, okay? So, all right, it makes swings to the downside. So I could be looking at these areas here. Let's say, for instance, you do have levels sitting out here. Like, this is a level, let's see. It's a level right smack right here. If I want to mark this level right here, because this was an area where price pushed down here, turned back around, turned back around, it pushed up, okay, here, and it took this little swing level to the downside out, which ultimately when price turns back around and takes out a swing to the downside, pushing back, when it pushes higher, level is there. So you just have to mark that on your chart as a level, okay? So this morning, when price, we'll put that level down, that line down. When price pushes higher here at the early part of the morning here at, I believe that's probably, what's that, 9 o'clock? Actually, it was 9 o'clock yesterday evening. This is going to the Globex session. So when the market did that this morning, yesterday evening, it made this high here, and then started stair-stepping its way back down, making it swing. Push down, push up, boom, low. Pull back, push down, making a new lower low. Price turns back around, retaking this same swing to the downside out when it moved higher. So then, to me, this is kind of a level for me that I'm looking for price to possibly, retest here, and it does. It pulls back right to the T where I had to the tick, where I had that level mark there, and it reacted. That was a good trade entry right there at 9. Let's just say 9:30, pretty much. Shortly after the market opened up, actually 9:40, 9:45, and then the market pushes up, pulls back, pushes up, makes a higher high, pulls back, and then it pushes up, making a higher high. Then it pulls back again. I believe I got into this trade here at 10:16. Yeah, I think it was 10:16. What time is it now? Yeah, 10:16. I'm pretty much dead sure if you look at my live trading video that I got into this trade here at 9:16 right here, or 9:20, whatever time it was, 9:15. That was probably my last trade in that video right there. Because why did I get in that trade? Because I have a level marked here, okay? And I understand price action. I understand what the market was doing. So it pushed up, making a high, pulling back, making a higher high. It pulled right back down to this level here. And because it's making higher highs, and I know that it's a good opportunity for price to pull back. And when it does pull back, I'm looking for reaction again because it made a higher high. That's telling me price wants to probably potentially push higher. Pull us back. I wait for the pullback. My pullback price action trade on the pullback. I wait for price to fill this level again, which is the level is this red line here. The lower portion is high volume area. This is the volume profile. and then price pushes higher, as I just said it probably would. It did. Okay, so that's what you have to understand. You have to learn how to, if you want to learn how to trade futures, you have to learn market structure and you have to learn price action. Those are primarily the keys. But once you tackle both of those two things and got that mastered under your belt, then you're going to be on your way to really trading on your own and making a profit. I would still say take baby steps. And there's lots of future markets to trade. I trade using an indicator platform every single day, and it's a great platform. I'm not saying not trying to knock any other platforms out there because there's a lot of other great platforms out there, but it's just one I kind of learned from the beginning, and I do recommend using it. There's some great tools within the platform, but that's just me explaining and hopefully you're understanding the basics of futures trading, and not just futures trading, but any market. It could be forex, it could be options. It's just understanding the market structure. If you like to trade stocks, if you follow a particular stock like to trade, don't just a price breaking out and you jump in, you're chasing the market. Don't do that. Develop a strategy, and understanding price action, and then go and stick with your strategy. So that's pretty much all I have to say in this video here today. If you like the video, guys, please make sure to drop me a like. Hit that thumbs up button for me. And also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please make sure to subscribe to the channel, because if you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification. That's going to alert you every single time that I drop, whether it's a live recording, my live videos that I post every single day of me day trading, or another video that may be informational type video for you to be able to seek some information on about me talking about about a particular topic. Like in this topic today, I'm talking about, teaching people how to trade futures, the correct way to trade, not only futures, but any particular market, and that's understanding market structure and price action. I keep rehashing this because I said it in another video too, but understanding the basics of how to trade overall, that's using price action, the key. Okay, so if you haven't subscribed, please take the time to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video. Take care and have a good one.